Entire towns have vanished beneath muddy waters. Tens of thousands are fleeing for their lives, and the worst may still lie ahead. In Guizhou Province, southeastern China, catastrophic flooding has struck Rongjiang County, where days of torrential rain have forced tens of thousands of residents to evacuate. Roads are shattered, power is down, communication lines are silent. Chinese state media confirm at least 6 fatalities so far, but with villages still cut off, the real toll may be higher. According to Xinhua news agency, authorities fear landslides may have buried homes in remote areas still inaccessible by road. Videos circulating on social media show rescue boats navigating through submerged streets. In one shocking image, an entire soccer field was swallowed by 3 meters of floodwater, with people being pulled from third-floor windows. Emergency shelters now house thousands. In what remains of the towns, shop owners are clearing out knee-deep mud. The government has dispatched hundreds of troops for rescue and cleanup. But many residents say they were left on their own in the early hours of the disaster. A report from CNN highlights how some villagers relied on makeshift rafts and self-rescue as official help arrived too late. As Guizhou reels, new threats are moving in. A tropical depression that slammed into Hainan Island on Thursday is now tracking inland toward Guangdong, China's manufacturing heartland. Weather officials warn that Guangdong, Guangxi, and Hunan provinces could face renewed flash flooding in the coming days. The extreme weather isn't just rain. In Beijing, a blistering heat wave has triggered the second highest weather alert, with temperatures hovering near record levels. In contrast, just a week ago, Hunan province was dealing with mass evacuations as Typhoon Wu-tip dumped relentless rain across central China. Scientists point to a dangerous convergence: extreme rainfall, outdated infrastructure, and aggressive urban expansion that's destroyed natural flood barriers. A recent article in the South China Morning Post points to rapid land reclamation and concrete encroachment on wetlands as key contributors to China's growing flood vulnerability. Once again, China finds itself at the mercy of its own choices, and for many, the path to recovery will be long and uncertain. Officials in Rongjiang have acknowledged the scale of the disaster, calling it one of the worst floods in the county's history. But critics argue the tragedy was predictable and preventable. Environmental experts say years of deforestation and rapid urban development have weakened the region's natural defenses, turning what should have been manageable rainfall into a full-blown catastrophe. According to China's Ministry of Water Resources, more than 300 rivers across the country are currently above warning levels. Emergency crews are now monitoring dozens of dams and reservoirs in Guizhou and surrounding provinces, amid fears that continued rainfall could trigger structural failures. Reuters recently reported that aging dam systems, many built in the 1980s, are being pushed beyond their limits. But while the government scrambles to contain the damage, public anger is growing. On Chinese social media platforms, many residents are venting their frustration, accusing local authorities of failing to provide timely warnings or evacuation support. Some allege that flood alerts were issued only after waters had already entered homes. In one viral post, a resident from a flooded village wrote, "They told us everything was under control. The next morning, we woke up to water at our door. A similar complaint was echoed in a BBC News report, where another victim stated, "It felt like no one came to help us until it was too late." Elsewhere in the region, transportation has come to a near halt. High-speed rail lines were suspended, and several highways remain underwater. Drone footage from Rongjiang shows collapsed bridges and landslides, cutting off entire rural communities from aid. Relief efforts are now underway, but many are asking, will it be enough? With more rain in the forecast and flood defenses already overwhelmed, southwestern China remains on edge. And as the country faces what may become its most extreme monsoon season in years, this disaster could be just the beginning.